Hey, this is Shannon McCord here with All-Star Investment Properties, and today I'm with Chris Constant. Chris is an investor here in Birmingham, and Chris started out a few years ago in the business of trying to build a rental portfolio, and came to us, actually gave me a call one day and said, hey, I saw some things you had out there, some marketing pieces, let's get together, let's talk about what you've got going on. And after we talked, it became apparent to me that Chris was doing a good job finding some properties, but I thought he's probably paying a little bit too much and wasn't getting such a great cap rate, maybe even in the single digits to maybe 10%. I was like, Chris, I think we could probably get you up into 12, 15, maybe even higher. So we looked at a few properties together, and then he actually pulled the trigger on the first one. So I wanted to invite Chris today to kind of tell you just real briefly about his experience with us, and we can talk about the results that he's had with us, which are right behind us here on the board. So thanks for coming, Chris. If you wouldn't mind sharing with folks kind of your experiences real quick with what's been going on with you and your portfolio here in Birmingham.
Absolutely, I'd be glad to. Like Shannon said, I was interested in rental property kind of by accident. My first experience was that I was living in a townhome, and I vacated the townhome, put it up on the market to sell, and I also dual listed it to rent. At that time, the real estate market wasn't strong, so the townhome didn't sell, but I did have a tenant almost immediately that paid for the expenses and also paid the mortgage on the property. So essentially I was zero on income from that property except for equity. So on paper I was making a little money but not really making any cash flow income. So I did that with a couple of other properties because the light started to slowly come on. It was a dim kind of light at first, thinking, well, if I can have several of these properties that are just paying for themselves, at least on paper I'm building equity. And but I knew there had to be a better way. So this is about the time that I reached out to Shannon and just kind of talked with him a little bit about what I might be able to do to grow my portfolio. And fast forward a year and a half later, I've picked up 6 units that cash flow very well positive. As you can see, I got about a 19% cap rate on the 6 units that I've purchased through All-Star Properties. And I'm telling you, it's not smoke, it's real. And I would highly recommend going with All-Star.
Thank you, Chris. And at All-Star, we supply properties to the beginner all the way to the intermediate, and we work with some hedge fund private equity guys who run multi-million-dollar operations, and so everywhere in between. And our real goal here at All-Star is to find those really good high cap properties in our marketplace and supply them to good people like Chris and help them build a good portfolio. So the numbers behind us are the 6 properties that you have from us. We figured this up just a few minutes ago, 19% cap rate, and that's deducting about 30% out for expenses. So just want to bring Chris along and let you guys know that you can get properties that pay high cap rate and that are easy to own and do what they're supposed to do for you.
Absolutely. As an individual investor, it's important to have a strong team, and having All-Star on my team really makes it easy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming and doing this for me, Chris.
No, my pleasure.
Thank you, guys. Give us a call at All-Star Investment Properties. Thank you.